bring your squad. Anytime, homie. Bing Bong, it's game time in New York. Put your Timbs on.
Bing Bong! Of course, the Knicks started their Eastern Conference Final Series against who? Oh, yeah, the Pacers.
Oh,
yeah, that was earlier tonight. Who cares about them? But the man who made that phrase popular during a Side Talk New York video is in studio right now, and he's multi-talented.
Yes, he is. He's got a new album out, a concert next Thursday, and an upcoming comedy show at the Stand in June. We are welcoming Nems to Goodnight New York. Bing
What's up, Nems?
What's up, guys?
Bing Bong!
Yes,
Bing Bong.
Bing Bong.
Congrats on all your success.
Thank
when
you.
Bing Bong first took off, did you think that you would be where you are today? You're rapping, you have your own radio show, you got comedy shows as well.
Right.
You're popping off.
I always had the vision that
Yeah.
this is what I wanted to do. I didn't know it was going to take me to that level, and it just so happened, Bing Bong happened, and just everything was like a perfect storm. And I retired from sanitation after that happened, and everything just been uphill from there.
I love it.
So cool.
Now,
Yeah.
Bing Bong, when you first came up with it, what was it commemorating? Take us back to that time.
So I have a store in Coney Island that sells my merchandise, the FYL brand. So I was just, every weekend I would drop new clothes, and I would just show it and be like, bong, bong, check this, bong, bong. And then one day I was just feeling funny, and I was just like, bing, bong, bing, bong. People started laughing, and I knew I had something. I just kept going.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you freestyle like crazy in the cypher. I've seen some of your freestyles. This guy goes on for like 5 minutes, just going.
That's impressive.
So have you always been into hip-hop? Have you always freestyled, and now the world's finally seeing it?
Absolutely. That was my first love.
Yeah.
I've been rapping as long as I can remember. Being a kid in Coney Island, single mother, she would be at work. I would have nothing to do.
Yeah.
So I would just rap. And that always was my first love. But life happens. So you have to take care of other things. And I'm just blessed and grateful that it's come back full circle.
And he's freestyling about all 5 boroughs. Like, it's so
absolutely.
cool.
I'm New York if it was one person.
Through and through.
You're Coney Island, but you get around.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Now, speaking of Coney Island, tell us something about Coney Island we might not know. Like, I love Coney Island. The Cyclone is my favorite roller coaster.
Wonder Wheel.
Love the Wonder Wheel. There's a lot of things to love. But what do you love that's like an inside? It's like if you know, you know.
I love the people.
Okay.
The people, Coney Island is a lot of people outside of New York. New Yorkers know. But outside of New York, people don't know that's an actual neighborhood.
Right.
That they think it's just a ride and stuff like that. But it's a neighborhood of roughly about 35,000 people that we're there year round.
Yeah.
And
what's cool about them?
The camaraderie. We're like a melting pot. It's like just like New Yorkers.
Okay.
You know, your neighbor could be Asian or Mexican or Puerto Rican or African American. It's just like your floor might have the United Nations on it in your building.
Okay.
So that's what I love about Coney Island.
So it's great that you bring people together, and it seems like the whole city's coming together right now for your New York Knicks. How excited are you right now? They're in the Eastern Conference Finals, hopefully getting that chip this year.
You know, being a lifelong New York Knicks fan, you can't get too excited.
I know, because you know it could go another way.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like, I got to hold back a little bit.
Right.
Just
It's like a nervous excitement.
Yes. Now, how do you temper yourself, though, and why can't you get too excited? Is it because you don't want to be disappointed?
Absolutely, because it's been years of disappointment.
I know.
That's why after we beat the Celtics, we went crazy, because everybody was like, oh.
It was pent up.
We're so close, but we might mess it up. And once we actually beat them, the city went crazy. I don't even think we'll go that crazy after we beat the Pacers, because we'll still be like, yo, we got to win the chip.
Right.
But
we got things to do.
I think we got a good chance.
Cool. All right, go Knicks. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Right.
And before you go, one of my favorite things that he does on social media, people are just walking by you, right? And you're like, don't come around here disrespect me.
Don't ever disrespect me.
So do you mind doing that to Crystal and I? And it's no hold barred. Whatever you want to say about us, our outfits.
Listen, it's hold barred. We're on TV.
Okay. Fair enough.
I got a G rating.
There's some bars.
PG-13.
Okay.
Don't ever disrespect me with that flannel, with that floral shirt trying to match the backdrop.
That's true.
Don't ever disrespect me with those pointy shoes with no laces. What is that? You got a drawstring. What is that?
Because I can't tie my shoes. That's why.
I think it's a tassel. It's decorative.
Right.
It is. Don't ever disrespect me with that ascot trying to look sophisticated.
Hit him with that ascot, Crystal.
I thought you was going to say something else with that ascot. I was like, finish that word, Nims. Finish that word. Okay.
That's awesome. Right. Well, Nims, we appreciate your time, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
For hanging out with us here on Good Night New York. Support all of the shows. Check them out online.
Busy man. Come back anytime.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Awesome.
Continued success.
Nims. All right, up next.